So welcome back. This is Reggie speaking about Healing America's Narratives, Chapter 7, Post 9/11 Wars in Afghanistan and in Iraq. What I want to focus on this morning, today, is that in August 2021, the Office of the Special Inspector General for Afghanistan Reconstruction, the acronym for that is SIGAR, beginning with an S, S-I-G-A-R, released a 140-page report entitled What We Need to Learn, Lessons from 20 Years of Afghanistan Reconstruction. And this was the 11th Lessons Learned report that the Office of the Special Inspector General had released over the course of our time in Afghanistan. Again, keep in mind the title of that, Lessons Learned, in light of Robert McNamara's Lessons Learned in Vietnam and President Eisenhower's precepts post-World War II. So I just want to read the other titles. I'm just going to read this directly to you and listen to these titles. And again, we're trying to, do our best to reconstruct Afghanistan, but consider how many of these titles could equally well be applied to our own lives here in the United States. So in no particular order. Corruption in Conflict. Okay, that's one title. Reconstructing the Afghan National Defense and Security Forces. Okay, that one could be taken and maybe massaged a little bit. Private sector development and economic growth. That would be interesting to explore in the United States. Stabilization. Okay, in light of the January 6th insurrection and the vandalism to the Capitol and the attempt to overthrow the election, that might be interesting to explore in the U.S. Counter narcotics. Right? Addiction, major issue in the United States. Divided responsibility. Okay, and that has a lot of possible interpretations. Reintegration of ex-combatants. Right? Maybe not so much. Elections. Okay, becoming an increasing problem in the United States as a, kind of gold standard democracy across the world. Our own elections have been called into question recently. Support for gender equality. And while we have made great strides in that direction, we're still working at it. And the risk of doing the wrong thing perfectly. And again, that could be applied to any situation, anywhere really. But just want to focus in again, we're in Afghanistan trying to teach them how to do all these things well in terms of reconstruction. And we struggle with about half of these titles ourselves here in the U.S. So I'm going to keep this one short. I'm going to end it right there. We'll pick up again with some of the specifics of this most recent report, again entitled What We Need to Learn, Lessons from 20 Years of Afghanistan Reconstruction. So as always, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time.